talk about. Things that I'm learning, honestly. I didn't, know this was an issue. But now that I know, I'm like, okay, I could kind of see where they're coming from. But it's in terms of Johnny Depp filming and being the director on Modi, right? And we're getting a lot of behind the scenes pictures, we're getting a lot of behind the scenes video, even. And he's working, doing his directing. You can see him kind of like talking to his cast and like very animated, gesturing, like directing, literally. So you could see a lot of that. And I've been seeing the videos and I've been liking them. But it's come to my attention that, the sharing of these kind of behind the scenes videos and pictures are kind of, it can harm the integrity of the film, or especially an independent film. And I guess I can see where they're coming from, because it kind of takes you out of the moment of, when you see something being made, it like kind of feels less real, or at least to me, because you've seen like, like now that I know, like watching the Titanic, now that I know like none of that was, obviously they weren't going to build a damn boat, a whole fucking Titanic. But now that I've watched like the behind the scenes of the Titanic and how they built the set and how the water was, like anytime I watch it, I always just see it in my head. Like, and it does take you out of the moment a little bit. So, we've got a post that pretty much people are asking fans, stands, different accounts that are sharing these pictures and videos to just stop. So iPod said delete the Modi videos and pics. So they're wanting people to know, stop sharing the footage from the set. It damages the film, the production, and it's causing stress for the workers. Like, they're not there to be filmed. Like, they're there to film like a show be put on. Like, it's really taking attention away from what's like going on. And if you have people showing up and all these people around crowding around them, like, it really can hamper just the ongoings of making a movie. And it's an independent film. Like, time is money. They ain't got time to fucking waste because they're dealing with all this shit. So it's causing stress for the workers, and it's disrespectful to Johnny and the cast. It's disrespectful to Johnny and the cast's privacy when the videos and photos contain private moments. It's also illegal. Independent films deserve their own time and space too. Now, normally in something like this, I would share the videos, but I feel like that would kind of like defeat the purpose of what they're trying to do. That would be me further spreading what they don't want spread. So, I mean, if you are curious, it's online. I've definitely liked some. If you want to follow me on at Channel Claire YT, I have like things there, but I'm not going to like post it on here because I just feel like that would kind of be defeating the purpose. So I just wanted to say that for all you guys who like follow the Johnny stuff, like, while I am absolutely loving the behind the scenes, like, it's candid, it's raw, it's real, like, you get to see how like his mannerisms and just how like passionate he is and stuff, and having the conversation with the cast and whatnot. I love behind the scenes shit because I'm nosy as hell. I can understand where they're coming from, and it's like, honestly, the angle of these videos is like someone is above them, so maybe they're on top of a roof of a building and they're like looking down and have the camera pointing down, and the camera is good as hell. I mean, they are zooming the fuck in, getting right up on them, like literally right up. Like, this video I'm currently looking at right now, the video is zoomed up on them. Like, it's not a far away grainy, it's none of that. Like, it's actual video. So I can, like, they're legit having a conversation. You could probably like try to read lips if it was at just a tad bit of a different angle. That's how fucking close it is. So, yeah, so if you do see them, I mean, yes, I'm guilty. I've liked them, because I like them, but I guess it is being deemed as something that can potentially like affect the integrity of the film. They're independent. You don't want to have people just showing up there because now they know where it's taking place, because they know their surroundings, and it's fucking up with their schedule that they're on. So, although he looks great and he's doing so well and he's working. Not everybody can say that, but he's working. And it's so crazy because it's like Paris Fashion Week or whatnot, and L'Oreal had their She's Worth It or It's Worth It fashion show. Oh gosh, what is it? Hold on, let me confirm. Yeah, so it was the Walk Your Worth fashion show at Paris Fashion Week. Like, Kendall Jenner was there, Corey Gamble, Kris Jenner was there, Camila Cabello, Catherine Langford, Viola Davis, Eva Longoria, Helen Mirren, Elle Fanning. Like, all these ladies walked, okay? And they're walking and working, and certain people can't say that. And I know that has to fucking burn you up. But then again, if you don't have like emotions and whatnot, like if you're not like a normal rational thinking person, maybe it doesn't affect her at all. I don't know, but that would just be real fucking shitty. Like, he's over there working, directing, getting caught on camera. All right, and I wanted to save this till kind of the end of this video just because it's really strange, and I'm happy with the update that Jace has been found. It's been out for a while that he's been found and he is no longer missing, but this is just strange circumstances. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I talked about this in my last video. Janelle Evans from Teen Mom on MTV, yes, her, still problematic, still into shit, still not getting it right, still irresponsible as hell, still taking up for her man when the man is like one of the worst fucking pieces of shit ever. It's craziness. It's absolute craziness. But Jace has been found. He's not home, however. This weekend, I believe it was Saturday morning, I feel like I woke up and I saw that Janelle had posted this video via her TikTok saying, you know, Jace was found safe. I'm not really going to talk about it on, you know, this platform. I'm not going to talk about it at all, really. I just kind of want to get back to normal content, and please give us our privacy. That's it. Real quick, getting back to normal content, which is like apparently OnlyFans and vlogs, but those vlogs involved her kids, and her kid is Jace. So everybody's like, okay, so we've confirmed that Jace is not back at home. She said herself that Jace is not back at home. Apparently Jace was found, and he was seen, this woman let, you know, the public know and the internet know that she saw Jace and Barbara, who is Jace's grandmother, who literally raised him, come into like the hospital to get checked out. Apparently Barbara, who is Jace's grandmother, lives 40 to 45 minutes from Janelle, from the home. He left at like 7 something at night, or maybe a little bit earlier, because I do think that some people were saying that they saw him like walking around, going into a gas station, but he was always by himself. So somehow he got to Barbara, allegedly, and allegedly Barbara took Jace to the hospital. Now, what's being alleged now is that he was at the hospital with Barbara, allegedly, because David Eason, who is Janelle's husband and Jace's stepfather, pretty much assaulted him. So he left out. And mind you, this is the 3rd time in a little under 2 months that he's run away. This is not the first time. And David Eason is just horrible. He took their family dog, Nugget, into the backyard and used a gun and unalived it in their backyard. Claimed that the dog bit the daughter like on the face or something. That's all fine and well. Like, if you think that that's, you know, something bad or whatnot, I get it. You're worried about the safety of your kids. Take the dog to like a shelter. Take the dog to a family friend. Why take it in the backyard and do that? at your home in your back. Like, just foul shit. All his social fucking views and perspectives are so off and horrible. He's said horrible things about the LGBTQ. He is just so fucking backwards, racist things. Like, he's just one of those fucking types. And Janelle stands beside him continuously. She's lost her job, her bag off of this man because she refused to leave him. Her children have said, like, even his own children, because he has a daughter with a previous girl, think her name's Marissa. Even his daughter has, like, claimed and said, like, in court that she's scared of her own father. Like, David is horrible. Jace has also said that he is scared of his own father, not his own father, but scared of David. And Janelle does nothing. She's still with him. It is the wildest fucking shit. And this girl got paid for years to show this dysfunction on TV. I was watching her, MTV did like the Barbara and Janelle moments or whatever, explosive moments. In their relationship, yes, it's toxic as it's toxic, but Janelle never gave a fuck. Janelle never gave a fuck from the moment Jace, her first child, was born. And she's gone on to have, I believe, there's Jace, there's Kaiser, there's Inslee. And then I think she has the stepkid, Marissa, with David. That's 4 kids. And she has never given an F. She has had her kids taken from her. Her mother has literally raised Jace. And at a point, she got her children taken away because she was like doing drugs and this, that, and another. Her daughter got taken away. And who took her in? Her mother, Barbara. And yes, Barbara has her issues, but this woman is 70-something, just retired from working at freaking Walmart, and has raised her. Apparently, Janelle has a sister, too, whose child Barbara has also had to raise. It's a whole fucking mess, but this, like, I could go on and on. It's just the fact that, like, if you've watched Teen Mom, and you've just seen it go down, like, especially all these mothers, namely Farrah Abrams, Amber Portwood, and Janelle Evans. They have been horrible, and MTV let them sit up there and, like, get paid to show this dysfunction and child exploitation, like, to, like, the highest. And now Jace is 14, he's struggling, and he didn't even really want to be with Janelle. Apparently Barbara, who is in her 70s, who just retired, Jace does have behavioral issues, and she felt she really couldn't handle him anymore, so she gave custody to Janelle, who is his mother. And ever since then, he's been fucking running away. And in the between time of all of this, Janelle decided to, like, put a restraining order out against her own mother, the mother that raised her children. So now she has custody of Jace, and then puts out a restraining order on her own mother, who raised the child for her, multiple of her children, when she gave not a literal fuck, was out partying, drinking, drugging, and everything in fucking between, and would just leave. And that shit was on camera. On camera. Like, she made her son fucking lie in the road rage incident. Like, I went back and watched that scene. It was so motherfucking intense. She made him lie. It's on the camera of her reaching and pulling her fucking gun. And then when Jace is telling his grandmother, Barbara, Janelle's mother, what happened, she's like, no, I didn't pull a gun, right? Tell her, Jace, tell her I didn't pull a gun. And Jace is like, what the fuck do I do? Because you very well did pull a gun. I don't want to fucking lie on you, but because you're lying right to my face, because I know what I saw, so you're gaslighting this young boy. Like, he's had it so rough. And it's really, really sad that he's in this predicament with a mother who does not care, and an awful piece of shit man who, like, is terrifying children. And it's so fucking whack. It's so whack. It's what I do find interesting though is that TMZ dropped this. Okay, like they revealed this. Janelle did not put out anything about the fact that her son was missing. Hey, look out. You know, if you see a little boy, oh, well, not a little boy, a 14-year-old boy with brown hair, blue eye, what have you, be on the lookout. He has run away before, but, we're concerned about his safety, XYZ. Nothing. Nothing. She put out nothing. TMZ put it out. But what is interesting is that TMZ has not done a follow-up motherfucking article. It's just the article from 3 days ago. But the article I do see about him showing up at the hospital, let me see who did that one. Okay, so this was from the Ashley, and she's like on YouTube, on Twitter, very big platform. Like she follows all the Teen Mom stuff. So she has an exclusive that Jace ran away reportedly because he was assaulted by David Eason, Janelle's husband. He's no longer a missing person. He ran from the land, as they like to call it, because he was assaulted. And there is a police incident report exclusively obtained by the Ashley. Columbus County Police were dispatched to Barbara Evans' home, Janelle's mom, and the woman who raised him until she went to live with Janelle in March. And mind you, when he was living with Barbara, Jace has some ADHD apparently, but when he was living with Barbara, he went to therapy, he was on medication, and then he goes to live with Janelle, and she won't take him to therapy, allegedly. She won't give him his meds, allegedly. So it's just a sad situation. The fact that David assaulted him, allegedly, is just fucking beyond. And for Janelle to just let this shit motherfucking happen. She probably allegedly was around when it happened. It's just crazy. It's just real crazy. But I'm glad that he's not where he doesn't want to be, where he's tried to run away from 3 times. He just got with Janelle in March, okay? Janelle filed a restraining order against her own mother. Shit got denied, thankfully, because it's like, why are you trying? She's saying like her own mother is a danger to her. Your mother raised your children. If y'all do not watch Teen Mom, lucky for you. It's all trash TV, and I watch so much trash TV. I'm actually going to do my Real Housewives of New York reboot recap in a second here, but I just wanted to touch on that and do a follow-up because I wanted to know what was going to happen. People were thinking the worst because it seems so fishy. Why aren't you saying anything about your son? We know, your land is located in the middle of nowhere. We know David is insane, so and has had various counts of doing crazy shit. Your mind automatically goes to the worst, unfortunately, but hopefully Jace is with his grandmother, who apparently that's where he wants to be anyway, even though Barbara, she's tired. She's like, I can't handle it anymore. I'm old. I want to live out the rest of my years vacationing, doing travel, living a life. She's raised her children and her children's children. It's just a lot. It's just complete madness, but I wanted to give you guys an update on Janelle Evans. I'm gonna be keeping up on this just because it's fucking wild, and I forgot how much I watched Teen Mom back in the day, and I really didn't realize these girls were still having these issues all these years later. She's still in this situation doing this shit. I really did not fucking realize she was still doing this shit and has been. Once I dipped my toe back into the Teen Mom world, there are YouTubers who are dedicated to this. And it's a lot. It's a fucking lot, let me tell you. So like I said, I hope that Jace is okay and is who he, with people he feels safe with, and hopefully his grandmother. And if David assaulted him, like if what's being out here is true, I hope he is arrested and I hope he spends time in jail, because he's gotten away with so much. He's gotten away with so much, and he's just like not a good person. Like, ew. And Janelle, why have you not gotten it right still? After all these fucking years, why? Why have you not gotten it right yet? And I'm not even gonna like put the video of her like saying Jace is back and safe, because she's very like claim happy and like whatever apparently. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, because oh my gosh, I'm just gonna watch and see what happens, because at this point she does have custody. So is he gonna be forced to go back? But if this police report has been filed, I would hope not. So we'll see. I'm just gonna like put this at the end. I have been like following in the background Russell Brand and seeing, is he gonna say anything, because the claims were pretty heinous, dealing with a minor. Yes, maybe in the UK it's an age of consent, but it's still like, the fuck, 16 and 30, like no. And the R word in his LA home, like these claims are pretty bad, and not pretty bad, horrible. And he's just moved on, business as usual. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. He put out a video beforehand letting everybody know that this is, going to happen. These claims he completely denies. He's had a promiscuous background, yes, but this is all a concerted effort, because he's speaking out against, big media and this, that, another, da. And then since then, he got, demonetized, moved everything over to Rumble, and he's just been pushing very, very hard over there. Has been posting his content on X, has been, putting little clips of his lives and of his show. What is it, like Stay Free? Talking about public discourse about drugs and Americans on Ozempic, the state versus Rumble, like pretty much social issues, like he did before, going against the grain. And I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. I really don't think. I know the last thing we heard with the Metropolitan Police was doing some type of investigation. I haven't even seen anything else come across my timeline about that. It's very strange. It's actually very strange. Like, I don't know what to believe about this shit. And so many of you guys were like so on Russell's, side, without thought, without fucking question, like, this is not true, And I'm like, it's just gone away, and he's just moved on. I just find it very strange indeed. So I'm gonna keep my eye out in the background, see if anything happens. He shared a little clip it about an hour ago. Not a clip it. I put clip and snippet together. A clip it. I'm gonna say a clip it anyway. He put a clip it on Twitter about an hour ago, the state versus Rumble, talking about free speech. So, I mean, it's wow. And his followers never wavered. In fact, he probably even got more. The only thing is, with YouTube, he got demonetized. I think his agent dropped him, right? Like, so, like, career-wise, he was affected, but in the public eye, for sure still on his side, and he's just keeping it moving, business as usual. Anyways, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your Monday. I might see you again in the New York reboot recap if you're into that. If not, I'll just catch you in another one of these. And I hope that you are well, staying safe out there, and cheers to like bringing in real fall weather. That's what I want. I really, really do. That would make me so happy. But have a great evening, you all.